exactly are we filming today?
We are filming a final training montage for the season finale and series finale of Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, big time in the valley, back where it all began, and just in a big heightened 80s montage homage.
Yes.
Little tip to Rocky. He's running down the street and everybody's following him, and now we're training for a new fight. And we got our Valley peeps.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's great. Great.
I know, I'm about to put on some sneakers and join you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine as well. Okay, so
Pulling out all the stops here. Go ahead.
we're in the second to last day of filming the show, period.
Yeah.
What are the emotions like? How are we feeling?
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
It's nostalgic. It's bittersweet, but it's mostly sweet.
Yeah, we were
You
just
know.
driving the 47 Ford down Ventura, and people are calling out to us. It's a little out of body for everyone, and it's been 40 years, and it just does not give up, and so neither do we. It's been amazing. It's all the mixed emotions, but all positive. I mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Sweep the leg. No mercy.
I brought this headband, which was the one I wore in the original film.
That's the headband that crane kicked Johnny Lawrence in 1984.
So
And here we are.
it feels good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Back in 1984, E.T. was behind the scenes of that famous fight scene with a then 22-year-old Ralph Macchio and 18-year-old William Zabka.
It's the American way to root for the underdog to win and succeed, and just, everybody wants to be behind the one who doesn't have all the money, all the attention, and all that down and out kind of character. The a la Rocky, I guess, syndrome. I don't know if it's a syndrome or that type of film. Karate and the action. I mean, that is the ticket. We trained for about 6 weeks. I mean, there is no stunt person in any of the fight scenes and any of the tournament stuff. I mean, I'm doing it myself.
And we also saw you guys shoot the car scene, and I know the car is special as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was
The yellow Ford.
Yeah, the yellow Ford. It's stuck around through highs and lows and seized engines and flat tires and everything else, and now it's back stronger than ever. So
And yeah, that was the first time in 40 years that I ever got to drive in that car.
Well, he had to earn it, and he
Had to
did,
earn it, yes.
and he more than earned it.
You didn't let him ride in the car?
Yeah.
A very strict
On
rules
camera.
about the car.
I gotta say, I mean, it's if I was driving down the street and saw you two in that Ford, I would, burst into tears.
Yeah. Well, we had a couple of Russos and screaming out the
Yes.
windows. It was, it was a little like art imitating life, a little life imitating art.
Yeah.
Banzai, Danielson!
Hey, Banzai!
What will you take away from this experience and the way you've been able to expand these characters, form a bond as characters? What will you take away from this?
The fans never let this go away. They've always been, people say, wow, it's old is new again, congratulations. And I'm like, it never disappeared. It just, obviously there wasn't this outlet what Cobra Kai was able to do. But this is for them that have carried and embraced this little movie that gave birth to so many great characters and relatable and aspirational wish fulfillment and all of that. So what I take away is it just, I'm blessed to have it. And our relationship, there you go.
There it
you go. See, that's what happens. What we share, what Billy and I share over these years, and what the richness that it's given back to us. So that's what I take, and it's never over.
It's never over. I think that's it right there.
It's never over.
Yes, it's never over. Keep going. Old things become new again, and it's just fun to see the generations that we grew up with and the next generation all joining in. And it's been a great party.
Through the years,
You want to finish this?
we've had our battles.
Bring it on.
The final 5 episodes of Cobra Kai are streaming on Netflix. Of course, we've been there since the very beginning. E.T. was invited on set of the revival before season 1 debuted in 2018.
Come on.
Dad, what are you doing?
So this is a little bit of a risk.
It is a risk. It always is.
Yeah.
And if without certain risks, you don't have those
Right.
big rewards.
Right.
The risk is that we don't deliver on a story for the fans. But the truth, this movie and this franchise is the people's franchise. I mean, it's kind of funny to say that. It might sound full of it, but it's not. It's their movie. It's not. It's bigger than me, the actor, or any of us, or even the filmmakers. It's become American pop culture. We are trying to tonally touch on all the nostalgia that the hardcore fans would hope for.
Why now? Why did you want to step back into this iconic character now?
Well, first that material had to be right, so the guys came up with a great way to reintroduce them into the culture and into into pop culture.
Yeah.
So it was just the right script, the right tone, and Ralph and I have been kind of kicking around the idea of doing something together, and this just made sense. Karate Kid's really just somehow, for some reason, just keeps marching on.
I guess it was inevitable. We'd end up on the same side.
How did you react when you read the final scene of Cobra Kai?
The final scene, did you read the final actual scene?
I haven't read it,
Ah.
so I don't know what happened.
We won't give that.
We won't give it away.
Yeah.
It was just perfect, I think. I think a perfect ending.
Kind of. It is. It's got Cobra Kai written all over it, but it's got Karate Kid as its heart and soul and foundation. So it's when it all comes together, and it'll be a fan fave, I think.
I think so too. It's a feel-good ending, but there's a ... at the end of it, so anything can happen from here.
But it's one chapter.
One chapter.
Next,
yes,
there'll be another one. New Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
2 branches. 1 tree.
Don't worry, fans will still get to see Ralph reprise his role alongside Jackie Chan and Joshua Jackson. Karate Kid Legends is in theaters May 30th.
We already know we're seeing Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah.
Yes, Daniel LaRusso marches on for sure.
Yes, he
Get
does.
that
He
headband
does.
of yours.
As long as they let me, I'll hang on to it.
Hang on to the
Yeah,
headband.
yeah.
But could the TV series ever get the big screen treatment? The writers and executive producers are weighing in.
Is this the final? Like, are you completely wrapping this up? Do you think there's room for a Cobra Kai movie or something moving forward with some of these characters?
We love the Miyagi-verse. We wanted to wrap up the original Cobra Kai story, and this is, it has endings here, but we're leaving our characters all in places that we'd want to see where they go from here. So we have ideas beyond this. We're not at a stage where we're able to talk about all that stuff, but we're thinking about some things because we'd love to see these characters again.
Things are brewing.
Yeah, multiple spin-offs in a movie, definitely.
But for now, it's all about wrapping up this 3-part final season.
This has been like a trilogy of a final season, and we definitely saved the best for last, so people are going to go crazy.
Wax on, wax off.
There's some interesting reveals this season, one being about Mr. Miyagi's past. Can you talk about kind of adding more to his backstory?
We love Mr. Miyagi. I mean, everyone loves Mr. Miyagi, and he's one of the most iconic characters in the franchise. And Daniel's relationship to Miyagi has been a huge part of the show from the beginning. So we figured, let's find out about some of the points in Mr. Miyagi's life that Daniel doesn't know about, and create a mystery and have Daniel sort of work through this experience of learning that maybe Mr. Miyagi's past had some darkness that he was not aware of.
Mr. Miyagi fought in the Sekai Taikai.
Yeah, no, we always talk about how there's things that your parents keep from you, and it gives Daniel something to wrestle with, and you get to learn a lot of those secrets in the final 5 episodes.
What can you tease about that?
I can't tease
3
anything.
words.
Amazing, massive payoff.